The maker can sing you right now. You gotta wake up now, right now, right now. By your own down, can't step the game up like a snake when he rolled down. Staircase of a lone child, no bricks laying in a cold house, man, you sold out. Wake up the people, don't doubt it. Make can see you right now. To get out the speedo, so clouded, sell out the bedo right now. Break.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You're watching episode 3.
Yes, sir.
Of BAQE. It's your girl Slally Award together with
the one and the only man out better than most. Top shot of Mr. D&G in his house.
That's the remix version, right?
That's the remix. Every time I gotta keep it fresh, man. Unpredictable. Brand new.
That's nice.
Just
but
like my gear, y'all.
Yeah, D&G, I was gonna say, speaking of fresh, I see you.
I'm telling you, man.
I like the coordination.
I'm just keeping it epic right now.
Okay.
All red anything. Madam vampires in the city. Blood. Ndio mimi sasa.
Now, are those Jodozama, those are the ones
you
where
guys
they
don't
pace.
get it twisted, mzee. Any normal, any origi.
Okay.
Ile mudhuru ati nini. Any mbichi.
Okay.
Na imeiva.
I like it.
What about you? What are you wearing, maze? Ini shati gani? Ini demo amekama hapo na mashati za wanaume. Ilo kumaanisha nini? What are you trying to tell us?
What are you trying to tell me?
What would you be doing with a man's jersey on set?
Listen, D&G, let me explain this jersey.
That's a walk of shame, isn't it?
It's not a walk of shame. This is a walk of honor. This is a walk of honor right here. What you know about the blue, red, gray stripe on the side?
I like the colors, man.
Let me tell you
you're
something.
Gonna explain. Tell me.
Let me tell you. This shirt comes from none other than Masinde Muliro. That's the West Coast. That's the West.
No.
You're a hater. That's what you are.
Tell me.
And let me tell you something. You can't even come close to the person who wore this shirt. Let me tell you, Alex Lugasi. That final game, that boy.
I know Alec Kimas is my boy. You know, all ballers who strike, short collars. Smart people, man.
Let me give you the details. You weren't even there. You had your birthday party.
Let me tell you
what's up. This guy, 37 points. 10 rebounds, lethal, a threat, a terrorist on the court, and people were shaking. He could not. Don't even worry about that. Do not even worry about that. But for those of you who were not there, check this video out. D&G.
Yeah.
That video was dangerous, man.
I'm telling you, was on fire like a problem.
Woo-wee.
Like a problem.
That was bad news.
The guy's got talent. The
Yes,
guy's
he
got
does.
skill 100%.
We've noticed.
And you know what's up, man? We got a surprise for you. The brother is here in the flesh. On set on BAQE, none other than Mr. Alex Lugase. Mzea.
Alex, it's so nice to have you on set with me. You see me wearing your shirt?
Yeah, we see.
As in, how does that make you feel? You feel like we can be friends?
I feel so great to see you putting on that.
It's being modest, man. You scored 37 points, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
I feel so privileged to be here, first of all. It shows that I'm working on my game. I've been working on my game and I'm still going to work on it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Now, Alex, I had spoken to you earlier on a phone call,
Yeah.
and you said you had actually lost the love of the game, but now it's coming back, bigger and badder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, due to this tournament, I've been able to see the light. I'm seeing that I can make it now. Because what we needed in Kenya is advertisement. Some of us are living far away from the city. So there's no one who can see you play. But right now, we are being watched on TV. You guys are doing all the things you're doing. Now, it's giving me confidence to continue.
Big up, that's kudos to Zuku, that's kudos to BAQE,
That's
man.
good stuff,
And
that's
you're,
good
you're
stuff.
not only being viewed in Nairobi,
Yeah.
but in Kenya for that matter, it's Eastern Africa.
Yeah.
But,
So what
but
you-
let's go back to those 37 points.
Yes.
What was your intent? Are you trying to strike fear into the hearts of other teams who think they can do that? They can come defend you, Nini. As in, tell me, what is your intent?
Yeah, I want to strike fear. That's what I want to do. I want to bring the fire to Nairobi, the parts of Kenya. Well, they should know that Moose is there, and we're going to do our stuff to win this thing.
Do you guys think that you can take on USIU?
Yeah, we can take on USIU.
You believe that?
Actually, personally, somebody like me, I have a graduate USIU,
Okay.
and they should know wherever they are, I'm coming for you guys.
Did you hear?
I'm coming for you guys.
You say you're alumni,
scared, homie.
so
We ain't never scared.
I'm coming for you guys. They
We
gotta
ain't never
train.
scared, yo.
he will shoot on you any day of the week, DNG. But tell me, I actually heard that Moose pulled out of the Kenya Premier League
Yes.
so that they can focus more on the University League. I think that's very impressive. What made this decision actually happen?
Yeah, actually, it was a good thing because when you focus on one thing, you deliver. Yeah, when you focus on one thing, you deliver. Two things, it's not easy to do that.
Plus, I
People
think
get tired. There's so many games, league games. So if you combine all of them, it's not easy. You're going to lose one tournament. Now Zuku is better than league.
you heard it from him, yo.
Look,
That's
is,
right.
Zuku, say that again.
That's right.
Just in case it didn't hear you correctly.
Zuku is better than league.
Boss.
That's awesome.
So
Man.
you'll be here. Plus, let me just ask you. I know you're in a hurry. You
Yeah.
gotta drive back all the way to Masinde. Boss, you've come to Nairobi, man.
Yeah.
You've scored 37 points there, yani in the midst, in the midst, of all the people who are there at Nyayo Stadium.
Stadium.
How many people have been calling your phone? I mean, from the other gender. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's good to be real, y'all.
Yeah, it has been amazing,
Yeah.
especially on Facebook. So many friend requests,
Boss,
Twitter.
I'm telling you.
There's so many things that are going on.
Yeah.
DNG,
Put up
the
your
man
pictures.
is focused.
No.
The man is focused.
How
he doesn't
many
want to hear
friends
about
did you
these
have
things.
before the 37 points? So I
No,
showed
no,
on
no.
TV?
My Facebook has been so dry.
You see, it's good. This league is actually helping people, not only in terms of developing their skill, but say kama huyu anaweza fanikiwa, yani unajua pia kuja Capital City watoto buda hivyo hivyo.
Yeah, thanks.
We're so impressed, honestly, Alex. We're so happy to see your talent being shown
Yeah.
on TV. And
You're gonna return his shot. You know he has to play next week.
I don't know. It feels good on my skin.
Masinde mna shati moja ama?
No, there are so many jerseys.
Oh, okay.
Alex, thank you so much for coming on the show once again. We wish you all the best. Keep on making those shots, and we'll see you very soon.
Big up yourself, bro. See you bad then.
It's a bad man.
Super
Bad
talented.
man, very talented.
Manner better than most.
Do respect that.
All right. And you know what it is, Lal? It's that time we've been waiting for, time to dive on campus. Is it on campus, in campus, on campus?
On campus.
On campus. So let me tell you what.
Tell me.
We've come to the realization that we are not the only ones who are closely following college basketball.
Okay.
In fact, the Zuku University Basketball League has attracted the attention of a brand new online magazine.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? The owner of that online basketball magazine is right here in studio with us as well. Introducing for the first time, David Mugambi, owner of Inside
Thank you,
B-Ball.
guys. Thank you, guys.
In the
Thank you,
flesh.
thank you.
In the flesh.
Karibu sana.
Yeah, just to say, inside b-ball is better than most.
Boss, now we're talking. Say it with me, say it with
No,
me.
no. Don't encourage him.
Mana better than most. Hey! Karibu
Don't
sana.
encourage
Thank
him.
you.
It's so nice to have you on set, David. Congratulations on your online basketball magazine, the first of its kind within Africa.
That's
if
right.
I'm not mistaken.
That's right, in Africa, yes.
Maybe you can tell us a bit more about the magazine itself, and also why you have an interest in the college basketball league here in Kenya.
The basketball magazine is called Inside b-ball, and we've done a lot of work to get it published. We started working on it from last year. So we have a lot of content from college basketball to street basketball to hood basketball, hood bowling. We have shoes in there. So we just basically talking about the culture. Secondly, about the college league. We are so lucky to have Zuku sponsor the college league in Kenya. And with that, then it elevates the game, and that's what Inside b-ball is about. Inside b-ball is about talking about what's hot, what's trending, what's good, everything about basketball.
And for all of you out there, this magazine is free. So no excuses, salary is late, allowances, you don't have, nothing like that. Now, I saw on the front cover a beastly picture. And by beastly, I mean like a good kind of beastly, of Hilda Ndasi. Now,
right.
what prompted you to put her on the first magazine cover of your magazine?
The thing about Hilda is she commands a lot of respect from the game, and she's respectful to the game. So it was a no-brainer just to put her on the cover, because we knew as a fact that having that as a premier issue was a legit way of coming into the market.
Kudos to you.
That's
I
great.
love that. I love
David, once again, congratulations, and we wish you all the best in your project. Hey, I mean, I don't know how anyone would not like this magazine.
Yeah, and just as a final tip, Silala is also writing for us. So it's
She everywhere,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
No.
She everywhere.
yeah. So we definitely
Nice.
are
Girl, no,
better
no.
than most.
Thank you so much, David, for having me.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, much
Wish you the
appreciated.
best.
Thank you for having me.
Now, coming up next, the meat and drink of this show, basketball on court. So keep it locked, don't go anywhere. This is BAQE. Welcome back, everybody. Up next on court, where we look at the hot action that took place at the Zuku University Basketball League. Maseno versus JQuat. It was the first men's game. It was hot. I loved it. That's number 15 of Maseno jogging in to meet his teammates as they get ready for the surprisingly intense matchup between Maseno University and JQuat. This matchup reflects the intense rivalry between the Western Conference and Nairobi Conference, with the West accusing Nairobi of poaching their players. That's the tip-off right there, and here we go. Maseno's point guard with an ankle-breaking crossover and no-look pass. Necessary showboating for any interesting game. JQuat responds with a strong layup to the basket on transition. He gets a bump, but manages to finish, and it's an and one. Maseno with a three. JQuat answers with a dribble J from number 9. That's some good fundamental basketball. JQuat with the steal as they start to dominate the game. Fake right and strong to the hoop for the easy two, completely uncontested. These are the kind of moves that make defenders look like statues. Start of the second half, and Maseno's number 4 drains a challenged three-pointer. JQuat responding with a beautiful spin move by number 7, James Mwangi, a Nairobi favorite and who also plays in the Kenya Premier League. Number 12 from Maseno with a quick 3 on transition, nothing but the bottom of the net. And again, Maseno's ankle-breaking point guard with another no-look pass for a strong finish. Somebody stop him! JQuat with a quick rebound and long pass to James Mwangi for the around the waist. Oh no! He can't get high enough and finish. You can see the disappointment. That move would have been a real crowd pleaser. And those are the final scores, with J-Quad finishing at 72 points to Maseno's 59.
We've been having a very big rivalry lately because they beat us on our home court in Juta. So actually that's where all the rivalry came from.
We lacked practice. We were on session for 2 weeks, so we didn't practice a lot. But we hope as time goes by, we'll be good.
That was a great game. As you can see, I believe West is best. I believe in you guys. I am endorsing you guys. I think you guys can win this final. I don't care what D&G has to say, USIU, Nairobi, blah, blah, blah. Y'all can hate all you want. I believe in the West Conference. Now, we're going to have a look at some highlights of this past weekend where we had the Kusa Women's Day and the ladies took it onto the court to dish it out. Kusa Women's Day Tournament took center court this weekend and saw the University of Eldoret receiving their new uniforms, compliments of the Zuku sponsorship. And you can see the joy in their faces. A total of 16 teams were invited to the tournament, with some big names like Strathmore, J-Quad, and even as far as Kabarak University. The desire to perform is evident as the ladies play under the hot Nairobi sun, but still manage to give it their all. University of Nairobi Dynamites is matched up against Strathmore Swords in the final, and that's the jump ball between Dynamite's power forward Janet Okoth and Strathmore's top blocker Manuela. Strathmore in the paint trying to find a way to get past the long arms of Lynette, and she has no choice but to kick it back out for the three-pointer, which is good. Okoth with the drive, rejected. Strathmore's number 7 Melissa Akinyi with the break and makes the layup comfortably. Akinyi was nominated as the star of the tournament. There she is again with the assist, and Strathmore is clearly owning this game. University of Nairobi fighting to respond as Lynette grabs a long pass, takes a strong dribble into the paint, spin, move, fade away, gets the 2 points. Great athleticism. Dribble J from Strathmore's Sword, and the game is finished with an easy win for Strathmore with 55 points and University of Nairobi with 38. Those were some really interesting games, D&G.
Indeed, I'm loving it. The action getting hotter, and hotter.
I'm loving it too. It's awesome. It's awesome, honestly.
And it's that time we've been waiting for.
Tell me.
To break it down for us.
The one and the only Professor.
Thank you very much.
Flesh, y'all.
Thank you very much.
Karibu sana mzee.
Good to see you guys. Eh?
It's good to see you too.
I hope you guys have been up to some good stuff over the week.
Come, man. I got a brand new watch.
Excellent. So excellent. So today we're going to talk about something that is at the heart of basketball, and that's offense. And I had the pleasure of attending the tournament at JKWAT.
Okay.
Apart from teaching a few mathematical formulas, I also watched some games. And offense is a really big issue in our game. And therefore we'll run through a clip just to show you some of the mistakes players make, and then we'll just discuss a few points about how to develop individual skills. Then we'll call it an up.
Sounds good.
So here we have some of the games. It was a ladies tournament, so you'll notice all the games with the ladies. But you'll see from our game, most of the players cannot make a simple layup, or their shot selection is poor. So for example, like in this case, the player with the ball is just all over the place. Then she gets the ball and then she just throws it up in the air. You know, no design for it, nothing.
No strategy. No
strategy, nothing. No plan. Turnover. They can't pass the ball to each other.
Keeping it real.
So I mean, our offense is horrible, to say the least. And that does not only affect the ladies; it also affects teams outside. Even the national team has the same problems, because these are the same people who graduate to play in the national team, and their skills, offensive skills, are practically nil. Most of the coaches don't concentrate on teaching their players how to play basketball. You can see that was a shot, it missed the rim, it missed the board, it missed everybody. You know? There we've got the ball. The ball has been passed to somebody who has already been double teamed. How do you pass to somebody who's already been double teamed? Once again, you see, under pressure, just throws up the ball. You know, our shot selection is poor, and our skill level is very, very low. That was a good fast break. At least they scored the basket. They transitioned well. And so, guys, as you can see from what you've seen on the screen, there's a lot of ineptitude in our offensive play. Simple things: making a layup, taking a jump shot, dribbling the ball, passing the ball. Where are these skills being taught? That's where the problem is, because most of the coaches are depending too much on teaching on defensive skills, which are very few and therefore easy, but are not teaching their players how to play offense. So for example, you see some of the girls who are taking shots when they are so much under pressure, and therefore they could not score or even touch the rim or anything like that, or their passes are so wrong. Somebody's already been double teamed and they're already passing the ball to that person, so the ball is stolen.
So offensive fundamentals, not necessarily the fancy stuff between the legs.
Just the fundamentals of offensive. And there are many concepts on offense, but the first skill that you're taught in basketball is how to play offense as an individual. And therefore, you need to be able to do certain drills that improve your ability to play basketball.
Okay.
Yeah. So, for example, do your guards do dribbling drills? Do your post-up players do post-up drills? Do your players take jump shots in practice? Do they take free throws in practice? And when you do these things, you improve the ability of your player to express themselves on offense.
So as a coach, what do you recommend?
Development of the offense is you have to start from the individual first. Once you've developed the individual skills, then you incorporate the team skills. How do they play with other people?
Thank you so much.
Professor, again, you have valuable insights, and I hope all of you guys who are listening at home, whether you're a player, you're a coach, or referee, listen to what the professor is saying. It's meaningful, it holds value, and it will take your game to the next level. Prof.
Asante sana, thank you
Till
so
next
much
week.
for the time.
It's my pleasure.
Adios. Back to the show. You know what's popping?
Yes.
Last week, we talked about basketball scholarships, and that was really, really amazing. And this week on the show, we want to highlight a player, a young lady for that matter. We're told you that Sila Ali is not the only high-flying Mamacita in the league.
True.
There's somebody else we need to highlight. And this is a woman whose basketball skills have taken her through a journey that she could only have dreamt of. Take a look.
I'm Georgia Diambo Tieno, aka Ching Ching. Right now we're at Karoko Flats, where I was born and raised. Most people call it Kariash. Yeah, this is my hood. My childhood, I used to play Rikicho, Kalongolongo, Nkebe. Then football was the sport I used to play. Not until Safaricom built us a basketball court in this hood. It was at the adolescent stage where girls started to discover themselves, but then me, I opted to play with boys. Some were like, you're a girl and you're playing with boys. The support and the side that those boys gave me is what made me drift into basketball completely.
I'm very proud of that girl. She could play soccer, she could play basketball. She was playing with boys, and we were really moved. And therefore, we decided to take one part of her skill, and we discovered that we can take her into basketball.
I was scouted by Buruburu girls for basketball because their coach knew I could play basketball. So until then, I used to play basketball for that school, and luckily I was the captain for 3 years, and basketball took me far, and I took that team far.
We're here in Mombasa. We came for the Kusa Basketball League Finals. My part in the team is a point guard. I'm like the engine of the team to distribute the ball to the other players. And maybe as a shooter, part-time. Definitely, I was certain that we would win because the hard work that we have and the practice that we undergo, that's an assurance that definitely we were to win this league. So far, so good. We're happy preparing for the next league that is ahead.
Because of basketball, I earned a scholarship. I was happy when I got that scholarship. Same to my mom because I come from a humble background. That scholarship helped me cut the amount that my mom was expected to pay if I didn't have that scholarship.
All through when she was playing her basketball, she was just talking about coming to SIU. That was a very interesting case, and we really like her. She's a very good player, and she's going to be here for 4 years, and I know she will give us a lot of service in terms of her time, because she's a young girl. She's about 17, 18 years old. So by the time she's getting about 22 years old, she'll be quite a talented girl,
I want to continue with basketball in a way that I get better. I open a talent academy where I can nurture talent in basketball and other sports, because I know the benefits of sports when you believe in yourself. My timetable doesn't affect anything. With my social life, my academic and my basketball training, it's cool. With basketball, I've been able to be a tourist. I've traveled to Egypt, Cairo, where I was called to represent Kenya in the under-18 national team. And I had a nice experience there because I met teams from other countries, and it was a good exposure for me in my basketball career. I treasure that basketball, the ball, because it has made me learn many things and have different experience, and it has brought me something called the teamwork and team spirit to live with, both inside and outside the court. Most of the time when you're playing basketball with the boys, you can see people while in the kitchen cooking, but they're also peeping outside to watch. Believe in yourself and take everything seriously, because you never know where they can take you. Okay, I can't brag that I'm good, but I believe in myself. I'm a good player.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our wrap for BAQE this week. But
it's always a pleasure hanging out with the 6'2" Mama Silla, Mr. Lally right here. But you know what's up? Next week we'll be back, same time, same place, right here, 7:30 in the PM. Tell your fans, your girlfriends, and your boyfriends. Plus, we'll be hitting the streets next week, Mazi. The BAQE team will be coming to a hood near you, so look out for us.
And that's not all. We're also gonna have a guest on the show, a dude I like to call Man P, commonly known as Peter Kiganya, one of the best post players ever to grace this BAQE.
But not that as a PK.
Not other BAQE. Not chewing gum. This BAQE.
This is the real PK.
He's the real deal, and he's going to give us a full-out summary of the game so far in the University Basketball League. DNG, take us out.
Let me tell you, man. Have a blessed week. Stay safe. Hustle hard. Make sure you are doing your thing, because we're on the lookout, man. If you're hot like our boy, Mr. Alex Lugasi, we'll be putting you in the studio next to us. Oh no, fire! Till we meet again. It's been real, y'all. We need to put up dubs, y'all. Dubs. This is dubs, y'all. It's deuces. Let's go. Deuces. Saluta continua BAQE. Au!